guys, good to have you all back. We are at day 70 of the 100 day project. Can you believe I have been filming for 70 days in a row now? Still enjoying it, and I hope you do too. Now, before I get into today's project, I have some exciting news to share. Let me tell you, just in case you're not into exciting news, guys, you can skip this chapter, go straight to supplies used. Yeah, because that's where the project starts. And if you're still here, let me tell you, as you well know, I have been in contact with Marloes. Marloes is the owner from Do A Ding, and that is a craft shop here in the Netherlands, also a web shop that ships everywhere within the EU. It's very nearby and I visit it very regularly. Now, I have been speaking with Marloes for quite some time now, and I think we have come up with a lovely plan for you guys. We all know craft supplies can be very expensive, and I don't know about you guys, when I go into a craft supply shop, I have a limit, a budget. But when I get in there, I get confused because I love everything, I want to buy everything, I want to try everything out, but you simply cannot, so you have to make choices. So, here's the plan. I am going to be your try before you buy person. That means I'm going to be trying out, testing out, reviewing, doing makes with new craft supplies, all sorts, from paper to scissors, glues, inks, what have you. I'm going to be testing out all sorts on my channel. If you've been following me for a while, you know I'm going to be brutally honest because that's what I do. If a product doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Or if a similar product just performs a little bit better, I'm always going to tell you. Let me give you a quick example. I tried out the Gina K ink pad, loved the color, was not in love with the formula of the ink. So I told you, I just like VersaFine way better. So I'm always going to give you, an alternative or compare products to one another. Speaking of being honest, I'm going to be very transparent. If I'm doing these videos, testing out new products, the products that I am reviewing are provided to me by Do A Ding. So in a way, that video is sponsored. It will always say so on the screen, just on the top here. I have no clue what it says in your language. In the Netherlands, it will say, betaal de promotie. I am not being paid to do these videos. I am just getting the supplies for free. Also, the links that I'm posting below for the webshop Do A Ding are not affiliate links. So if you buy something there, I will not get a percentage of the sales. This was my choice, my decision. I just didn't want to go that route. However, if I am in future, hopefully, posting Amazon links, those are affiliate links, so I will get a small percentage if you click on that link and then buy something. Let me try to explain why I made that decision. It's in fact very simple. Amazon, gazillion-dollar company. I will not feel bad if I make a little bit of money off that company. Do A Ding, smaller company, has my full support. I am not going to make any money out of it. Yeah, so I hope you understand, guys. So what if you're not from the EU? Don't worry, guys. I've been thinking about it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put links to the websites of the brands that I'm using, and those can probably redirect you to where you can buy them in your part of the world. And this is just until I get the other affiliate links up and running. This takes a lot of time, a lot of work. I'm just trying to figure it out. So until then, I'm going to redirect you to like the brand website, like Stamperia. I'm going to use Stamperia today. In conclusion, a big thank you to Marloes for giving me the opportunity to play and test out these new products so I can provide you guys with enough information about them. And before I start a new project, guys, I have a question. You need to promise me something, and I'm very, very serious about this. Yes? I'm only going to say it once. Please, only spend on craft supplies if you can afford it. If not, it's not that important. Honestly, it just isn't. Okay? So I hope you will enjoy these review videos. And let's get started with this one. Today's project, I am testing out the new collection from Stamperia. Now, I think Stamperia is more for scrapbookers or card makers, and I'm neither of those. However, the collection is called Vintage Library. I was intrigued because that sounds like something I might like, and maybe you might like as well. Now, I know this collection is huge. It has all sorts, paints, fabrics, molds, chipboards, I don't know. I'm not testing all of it out, just sort of the paper bits that I thought might work for me and for us. So I am going way outside of my comfort zone with the paper supplies that I'm using. However, for the project, I'm going to keep it simple. I want to make an ephemera holder trifold thingy that I make sort of regularly on my channel, but using all of these. So I'm going to show you the papers that I'm using, the Stamperia papers, and then the tools, the other supplies that I need for this project. For the papers, I have the 12 by 12s and the 8 by 8s. For this project, I'm going to use 12 by 12. There are two paper pads. One is like the normal one with the scrapbook papers. Beautiful. Yes, I love them. There are a couple of things in here that I wouldn't use, but you know, I'm getting outside of my comfort zone. I wouldn't use the sentiments. I'm not a one for sentiments. I am sorry. Lovely papers. They're absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Look at this. Yes, gorgeous. I love them. The colors are very vibrant. I do have 2 or 3 Stamperia paper pads. But nothing like this. It's absolutely, this is not my thing. I'm sorry, but this is. Look. So yes, very lovely. It has some of these sort of 4 on a page, and then the bookmarks and some smaller ones and such. These are actually double-sided. That's really cool. Yes, and then some fuzzy cuts. You can cut these out. I am especially excited about the background selection, because this is absolutely me. Let me show you. Did look like stacked old paper, a library. Fantastic. Look at all these spines. I'm going to use them individually, guys. Why not cut these out and put them on a project as a spine? I love this. Then it has lots of these old sort of book covers, or inside of the book covers. That's what I really like. Look at this. Yes, pretty, pretty, pretty. Love them. And it's like it's old paper that's curled up and distressed on the edges and such. I adore this one. This one I can make stuff with, definitely. See? So I'm using this pad. Look. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Love it. It's like leather. Yes, embossed leather. Yeah, it's like all vintage book covers and such. Yeah. So I have the 12 by 12 and the 8 by 8. They are they are the same, but then in a different size. I also have this one, says collectibles. This is very interesting. These are sort of things that you can fuzzy cut out, but it has the exact same image on the other side. Well, not on all of them, but on most of them it has the exact same image. So if you cut this out, it has the same image on the other side, so you can sort of reverse them. Perfect for making tunnel books like I made a couple of weeks ago. See, there's an owl here. If you cut it out, there's going to be the exact same image on the other side, so they're reversible. Not all of them, most of them. I wouldn't use the sentiments, but that's just me. But I would use these, and yes, labels. Lovely labels. I love them, and they're sort of, it's like I put my dotted stamp, my splatter stamp on them. See? Yes, you're welcome, Stamperia. They've probably seen it in my video. No, they didn't. But I love them. And look at these advertisement pieces, small advertisement pieces. I don't believe these are double-sided, but it has some lovely backings. And then these are sort of book plates for on journal covers. And then these, lovely flowers, if you're into flowers. So the paper pads and this one. Then I have rub-ons. Love rub-ons. Yes. And actually, guys, these are very cheap. I've been buying some other brands rub-ons. This is nothing in comparison to them. These are very, very cheap. So I'm happy to try them out. They are, however, glossy, a little bit glossy. I don't know if you put them on something, if they're still glossy, but you know, let's just find out. Let's find out. Then I have 2 packs of these. I put everything in this sort of, these are the rub-ons. Then I have these are called the die cuts. Now these are sort of heavy card chipboards, whatever. They're not wood, but like packings of scrapbook pads, like very heavy cardstock. Yes, all sorts. Not used to using them, but I'm going to because there's some lovely items in here. It's called, yes, die cuts. Yeah. And then these ones are stickers. They're actually stickers. Yes, these are way thinner, but still sturdy. But I believe because it says adhesive, whatever, adhesive paper cutouts. Yes, so you can take this off and it's a sticker. Yes, so that's what I'm going to use for papers. Now, for the tools. For tools, guys, I'm using the staples like, you know, scissors, glue, a ruler and a knife, bone folder, pencil. I'm going to be inking with ground espresso, very dark, and a corner punch. Now, for the items that I don't use on a very regular basis, I'm going to use my scoreboard. You don't need a scoreboard. You can do this with a ruler, do some measuring and then folding. Maybe I want to do some distressing. I want to poke holes with my pokey tool. I'm going to make my own hole reinforcers, not necessary at all. And a piece of string for sort of a closure like, but not really. And also, I'm going to be using some Velcro dots, yes? Okie dokie, that's it. Now for the papers. Guys, let me tell you, this is the second time that I filmed this because I put it not on record, but on slow motion. I have no idea how to fix it. So I took out a piece of this beautiful scrapbook paper that I really wanted to use for this project. And I made something beautiful with it. But I didn't really film it. So I'm going to do this. Yes, bear with me, bear with me. I'm going to show you the sort of the tutorial on the folding on this piece of scrapbook paper that doesn't come from the Stamperia pad. I know, guys, I'm sorry, it's very unprofessional, but I really wanted to use the paper that I want to use, which is this one. Now, I've already sort of did lots of fold on this one. So I'm going to show you on this piece of paper how we made this. And then we're going to continue in this one. I'm sorry, guys, but I really want to show you what I made. And I don't want to use another piece of paper. So, for the paper, I'm using this. Actually, I'm using this. Okay, take 2. There we go. I'm using a 12 by 12, guys. If you use any other size, these measurements won't add up. I'm going to make the first fold, which is this one. It's going to be sort of upside down. The first fold here, this is going to be sort of the flappy that closes over it, yes? And that is going to be at 2. So I'm going to score at 2. The flappy is going to be 2. Yes, so I made sort of a prototype. And then I want the spine. The spine is a 1/4 inch. So we're going to score at 2 1/4. Yes, we scored at 2 and we scored at 2 1/4. Then I want the middle piece. The middle piece is 5 inches. So if we add 5 inches to 2 1/4, we'll be at 7 1/4. Yes, so that's the third score that we're making. On the other side of the folio thingy, we also want the spine, which is, of course, also going to be a 1/4 inch. So 7 1/4 plus a 1/4 is 7 1/2. Which leaves us with yay much. Doesn't really matter, guys. Okay, but we want sort of pockets here. So we need this to sort of fold up. I'm going to put it on its side, yes. And I am going to score at 8 1/2, which leaves this much for the pocket to fold up. If you want the pocket to be deeper, go a little bit back. If you want it to be more shallow, go a little bit, you know, lower, whatever you want. But, you know, let's just do 8 1/2, guys. 8 1/2. Believe me, that's a nice size to have. Okie dokie. I'm going to make one more score line, guys. One more after we sort of folded some stuff and cut some stuff. Now, there are 2 sort of inch spines here of a 1/4 inch. This one and this one. Fold these. Fold these. Not very easy to do, I might add, but fold them. Just fold them. There you go. Yes, here's one, and then the other one. And this is just cheap scrapbook paper from Action. This one is Stamperia, folds really well, I must say. It doesn't crack or anything. It's really nice. The other one, there we go. So we're folding the two sort of spines that will make it into sort of a boxy. Now you probably see me do this in other videos as well. Come on, lovey. I'm trying to do it quickly, of course, because I've been filming for hours and hours and hours. There we go. See, we made a boxy. We made a boxy. Okay. Now, for this one, the bottom part to fold up, of course. I'm going to fold this up. Yes. Okay. We have 2 score lines here, 2 score lines here. What I want to take this part out and this whole part out with a ruler and a knife. Let's see if we fold it in. Yes. On this one, I folded it the wrong way, but that's okay. On this one, the closure is going to go on this on the right hand side. On the other one, I did it on the left hand side. But it's the same principle, guys. It's the exact same principle. The bigger piece we're gonna leave in. This we're gonna leave in. The small piece we're going to take out. I'm taking my ruler and knife. And I'm cutting on the outsides of the score, not on the inside, just the outsides. Up until this fold. Right, yes, here's one. Oops. I know you want to do this quickly, love, but, you know, be careful and precise. Taking this out, see? Then on the other side, also I'm cutting on the outside of the score. Why? Let me tell you. When we fold this in, I don't want this to curl up over here. And I'm just going to take out this bit. Yeah? So it will have sort of a spine thingy here, a fold. But that's what we want. That's actually what we want. So now this I'm going to take off here on the top. There you go. Yeah. Okay. We have pocket here, pocket here. I want the middle pocket to be shorter. And have a sort of a spine on the bottom. So here's where we're going to make our last sort of spine. Yes. Line it up. Look where there's a 1/4 inch. Yeah. Here in between. I'm just scoring it again. Yep, when we fold it. This pocket is going to be like a smaller pocket, a shallow pocket, and this pocket is going to have a little bit of a spine thingy. See, so when you close it up, it looks like this. Okay, but I want this to be shorter, so I'm going to cut a piece off. If you're doing my measurements, guys, I'm going to cut off like 1.5 inch, a little bit more, because the top part here is going to be another sort of pocket. So have it a little bit more than 1.5 inch, 1 3/4 inch. Let's say 1 3/4 inch. That'll make for another lovely pocket. That's what we're going to use this piece for. Yeah. Okay. Where are we now? We're here, 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 here. We're back at the original. So here's where we are. Look at this beautiful paper. Yes, I love this paper. Why did I want to use this paper? Because I love this piece on the flap. That's why I specifically wanted to use this. So I'm so sorry, guys. But you know, it's all right. We took this piece off here. Yes, and we took this piece off here on the bottom. Yeah, okay. I'm going to be doing some corner rounding. I want rounded corners here on the tops of this deeper pocket. This is going to be a deep pocket. Yes. I want rounded corners on this very shallow pocket. Like so. Yeah. Did that work? Yes. And then I also want rounded corners on the flap that goes over this. So one here and one here on the bottom. Now I will have rounded corners on this pocket, but I need to make it shorter first. Now this is going to be tricky, guys. This I can just glue on these two sides, will be a pocket. However, this pocket needs to have sort of a gusset or a spine or whatever you want it. Because if you just glue it down, what's the use of the spine then? See? So there needs to be something here in between. I'm going to use this piece for it. This piece that already has sort of a spine. I'm going to take off 2 strippies of 1 inch. Yes, with the flappy spine on the bottom or on the top. Doesn't really matter. Just 2 strippies. I'm sorry. And there we go. 1 strippy, 2 strippy of 1 inch. I actually need to want my scoreboard one more time. I'm sorry. Yes, because we have 1 flappy of 1/4 inch, but we want another one. Just below it. So we have actually 2 flappies. See, we're gonna make a small boxy on here. There you go. So another 1/4 inch. There you go. There. So we have these 2. Yeah? Okay. Now, decide. Do we want inking or do we not want inking? Do we want distressing or not? I want both. I'm going to distress this a little bit on the top. Not a lot, not like Gantt distressing, but a little bit of distressing. Yep. On these 2 pockets. Okay, done with the distressing. Let's do some inking. And this works way better before you glue the pockets down, of course. That's why I'm doing it now. Okay, guys. So I'm going to ink all around here, ink all around here. Yes, am I going to ink here? Just on the small spines. On these 2. See, a bit over here, a bit over there. Okay, everything is distressed and inked and such. See, I took the corners a little bit more. We are going to make this into a sort of a pocket that has a bigger opening so we can put some real stuff in. Yeah, that's why I made these 2. Let's call them sort of gussets. What I'm going to do is the following. I'm going to put glue on this small bit. On this small bit here. For now. Yes. And I'm going to glue it to the edge of this pocket. Like so. See? All the way to this edge. Well, a little bit higher, love, but that's because that's the spine. Above the spine. Preferably above the spine. See? Over there. So not here, because otherwise you cannot fold it again, love. Yeah. Okie dokie. Same with the other side. Put glue here. And then glue it above the spine. Yes, on there. Can we still fold it over? We can. We can. See? Like so. And now we're going to put glue here. These flaps don't need to be this long, but you know. But they are. So there. Yes. Now normally what I do, I take my bone folder, put it in there and just press it. Also on the other side. And this is Art glitter glue. No, it's not. It's Bart. Art might have been better because that glues way faster. See? Yes. Yes. Now, for the other one, simple. Simple. Sorry, guys. I had to pause because I had to cough. Glue here and here. Yes. And I'm just gluing it down. So big pocket over here, shallow pocket over here. Yeah, we have this piece left. And I really want to make a pocket up here, but you can see it's too wide. So I'm taking off about an inch. About an inch. It can be a little bit smaller, no worries. So there you go. Keep this piece, we need it. Snippy here, well, corner rounding here, corner rounding there. A little bit of distressing, not a lot, just a tiny bit. Just to roughen the papers off a little bit, because it's vintage library, not brand new library. That's the only reason why I'm distressing, guys. Doesn't really need to be distressed at all. Taking the corners a little bit more. I'm just going to glue this on. Now you can do it like this, but I really like the sort of contrasting print on here. Yeah? Just here on the top. Bottom and two sides. Really simple. So these pockets will not hold a lot of paper. Well, that's okay. This one will hold a lot of paper. Oh, have it straight, love. Have it straight. So, pocket, pocket, pocket. Big pocket. Yeah? Cool. Really cool. Okay. Because this is a very shallow pocket, I actually want to have more papers in here, but they will sort of fall out. So I'm going to make sort of a closure thingy here that I've never done before, but I think is going to look lovely. And I'm going to use this. Now, if you don't have half-inch circle punch, use hole reinforcers that you have, lovies. Or, you know, if you're very good with scissors, you can cut some out. So what I actually want is to make 4 small circles. Oops. Well, one's already on the floor. 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna do 5 just in case I cannot find the one anymore. There you go. They'll have 2 designs, blue and then the red ones. Let's just see which ones are like. This is going to be red, this is going to be red, and these are going to be the blue ones. Okay, now on this piece, on the larger piece, what I want to do is glue 2 of them on, almost to the edge. Yeah, be sure there's a spine, guys. Do not glue it on the spine. So one here and one here. This is very handy paper because there's already a line here, so I can sort of line them up already. Yeah, I'm not putting a hole through them. I'm going to put a hole through them later once they're on. But I do want some distressing. Well, some inking. They need to be inked. This is a totally unnecessary step, of course, but you know, that's who I am. Doing stuff that's totally unnecessary, but cute at the same time. Okay, glue. Taking art out for this because we want fast gluing. Thank you. Inky fingers already. Yes. Come on, art, do your thing. So here's the spine. Be sure not to glue on the spine. I'm just going to put it on this piece here. Yes. And the other one, I'm also going to put over there, here. If not, you need to measure. Because they need to be on the same line, guys. Yes? Okay, 2 of them. This is actually, I've heard from you guys, on the floor padding. I don't know. I found it in a thrift shop. Where's my pokey tool? Can you see it? If so, please tell me where it is. No, honestly, where's my pokey tool? On the floor? Oh, it's here. It's here. It's here. Okay, I'm just going to poke a hole in the middle of one of the circles. There you go. Also on the other side. Yes. Because on the other side, there are holes now. I want to have these as well. Yeah? So now I have sort of an indication of where they need to go. Oops. So hopefully that is the middle. So one here. One here. Why am I doing this? Well, let me tell you. I want to have sort of a string through here. But I do not want to just punch holes. They need to be reinforced. Now I need to punch the holes again. Well, let them dry for a bit, love. Give them a minute, a second at least. Yes. Gonna punch through it again. Here and here. Yes. So there are holes here. Making them a little bit bigger. Yeah? Cool. Okay. String. Need some string. I have this hemp cord. You can do anything, guys, whatever you want. If you have a bigger string, punch bigger holes. How much do I want? Well, I have a lot of on here, so just take some off, love. How much is on here? 100 meters? No. Well, it does say 100 meters. Don't think so. Probably 10. There's a kilometer of string on there. Now, I can try to do this. Does it work? Oh yeah, it does work. Because this is very sort of sturdy string, it will poke through. If not, I was going to use my needle threader. But apparently, this works. Good. Good. I have these on the inside. It is way too long. It is way too long. But guess what? I have apparently 100 meters. Really? I don't know. Okay. I'm making a bow. For now. Cutting this off. Way too long. There you go. Now this will hold papers, long tall papers that you put in here and then you tie it up. You tie it up like so. Great, right? Yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea. I'm going to do some decorating, but I'm also going to do a closure here. Yes, and for this I'm going to use one of the die cuts in here. I think it's going to be lovely. Now, for the closure, what I want to do is use one of these chipboards. Not this one. There was another one. This one with all the books. Look how lovely. It's like houses in books. Cute, right? It's very sturdy. So what I actually want to do is glue this on here, but have it stick out a little bit. Yeah, like so. And then put Velcro dots on and on here so that you can sort of close it up like so. Does that sound cool to you? Well, it sounds cool to me. Does it need inking? Well, a little bit. Does it take any ink? Oh, it does. It does. You can ink it. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay. Yes. I'm going to fold this open because that will make for a flatter surface on the paper. And there you go. I'm using art for this. For sure. For sure. I'm gonna open it up. I have more room. Never use this, guys. I am really excited to use this. Because why not? Why limit ourselves? And let's just use stuff that's pretty, because it is really pretty. It is really pretty. Is there glue sticking out? Tiny bit. Tiny bit. Now you could sort of ink this. Yeah, you could. Or first sort of cover it with book page if you want to. Yes. Oh, it's cool. It's cool. Velcro dots. Let's just see. Now, I always call this the woolly bit. You have a woolly bit and like a clear bit. I just put two of them together in the same spot. Yes, just, you know, put them together. Woolly bit, clear bit. Two of them. And I'm going to put the woolly bit on this piece because I do not want it to show up here. Well, at least as possible. There you go. I'm going to take it off. Yes. So woolly bit here. Please let go. Thank you. These are very sticky. Woolly bit. Love woolly bit. And here. Now I need to sort of stick these on. Because there is a sort of a spine going on here. You will need to press it. Carefully. Carefully. Yes. And then slowly open it up, especially the first time. Just give it a little bit of sort of room to attach. So then the clear bits are on here. Can you see it? No? Well, that's the whole purpose of not seeing it. It's here and here. And then the woolly bits are on here. So this is going to be the closure. Ta-da! But I have more stuff in here. How about if we put this sort of these on there? There are two kinds. You have this kind and this kind. Is that cool? I'm gonna use this one. Yes, I'm gonna use that one. I find that one prettier. Let's see. Oh, we do have two of each, right? Uh-oh. Do we have two of each? Let's see. There's a lot in here. No, don't tell me I have one of each. No. Why? Oh no. Oh no. Well, I found two of these. So it's going to be these two. Bit of inking. Doesn't really matter. You know what's really cool about this, guys? The sort of color, the print is also on the edges. So you actually don't need inking. That is well thought of. Yes. Really cool. There you go, Stamperia. Yes. Okay. I'm going to leave a little bit of room on both of these edges. Yep. Oh, it looks so cool. Oops. Come on, art. And same amount over here. Oh, need to let it dry for just a second. Do we want something on the back? Let's see. Do we want something on the back? Not this one. Not an owl. Maybe. Or, oh yeah. Let's do one of those. Yes? Oh, I love this, but you can have brats through here. So I'm not going to use it on this project, but these are actually stacked books. But I might want to use them on the inside. Are you dry? Is it dry? Yes, it's dry. Open it up. Ta-da! Yes. Oh, let's use some of these on here. Can we? Can we? I'm going to try. I've decided to put this piece on the back. Just like so. Here is a stack of books. Because these heavier parts I do not want to have on the inside. So I'm going to just mainly focus to putting these on the outside. There you go. Oh, it's just cool. Yeah, it's just cool. Let's see. On the inside, I want to do some decorating here and here and here and just basically everywhere. Basically everywhere. So these are sort of the same as the other die cut set, but these are all thinner. Oh, look at this. Oh, yes. Oh, and they're a little bit sort of shiny. Oh, yes, there's a little bit sort of gold in them. Oh, that's okay. Oh yes, I'm just gonna, oh, you don't even need glue. You don't need glue. Why? Because they're stickers. That's very convenient. Now, well, for most people, I am sort of very rubbish with stickers and backing. So I am taking out this sort of tool pin thingy. Let's see. Okay, okay. Is it sticky? Oh, it's very sticky. Very sticky. Okay, that ripped. So be careful, lovies. Okay. Be very sure where to put them. I'm going to put it a little bit back. Oh, it's really sticky. You don't need extra glue. You could if you wanted to. Yes. Have something here. Fantastic. What else do we have? Oh, big ones. Now I actually want these to stick out a little bit, but that would mean that I can only use the sticky part here. Yeah. So maybe this is going to be a complete disaster. But I'm going to cut very shallow. Yes. So not pressing hard, just a tiny bit. Yeah. Let's see if that worked. Because I just want the bottom part. Yes, it worked. It worked. So not all the way through and through, lovies. Just, you know, on the part where you want to glue it. There you go. Yes. Cool, right? Yeah. Oh, love it. Let's put something here. What else do we have in here? I think this one is too big on every part. Yeah, it's too big. It's lovely though. It has like a pearlescent sort of sheen on it. This is also a stack of books. Shall we put just stack of books everywhere? We could. What else is in here? Lovely sort of book plate. An owl. I don't think I'm going to do the flowers and the owls. Maybe this one. No, I think I'm going to keep with the books. Adventure. I might, guys, in future also use the sentiment things. I don't know. If I feel a little bit more comfortable. Small book. Why not put the label here? Oh, I'm definitely going to put the label there. Yeah. A pin thingy. There you go. Oh, there's a key here. I am purposely not taking out my own bits and bobs. I'm just trying out this because you can add your own. Yeah? You can add your own. Why not? I am going to put these here. Just stacks of books. So cool. There we go. Yes. Now we need something here. Real love. Okay. This sort of another book thingy. Is this too big? That's way too big. Oh, look at the clock. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. Are we going to do the clock? Or an ink pot? No, I'm gonna go clock. Gonna go clock, guys. Now, I'm sure you can make some sort of collages with these as well. Put it over there. Yeah, because there's loads in here. Look at all the flowers. You could, you know, add flowers. Add flowers here. Really cool. Does it need any more? I have this, this, this. This, this. Okay, is this too much? Is there a smaller one? It does look cool. Flowers? No flowers. No flowers. Do not touch the flowers, love. Shall we do that one? I think I will. I think I will. Shall we be adventurous? We shall. We shall. I'm going to take out small brass punch holes in here. These are the stickers, guys, not the die cuts. Well, they're die cuts. They're die cuts with adhesive, which means stickers. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be tricky because first off, I'm going to take off the backing. If at all possible. Yes. Okay, stay, stay, stay. Let go of everything. Then I want 2 small brads. These sort of coppery ones. Yes. Close it up. Do not throw it on the floor. That'll be a disaster. Okay. Just putting it through and then, ooh, it's sticky. It is working though. I am going to add a little bit more extra glue because I'm putting my fingers on the stickiness. Of course you do. That's what you do always. Oh, yeah, cool. Yes, cool. Absolutely. Bit more glue. I don't even think it needs it, but just in case. Add a little bit more where I put my big old fingers. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. So cool. The end result. Let me show you up close. I really like it. The sort of heavier chipboard that's on here. It's not called chipboard, guys. It's probably called cardstock. I don't know. It does add a dimension to it a little bit more. And that's what I really, really like. And also the weight is really nice. It's pretty heavy. Love it. Love it. Look at that. Yes. So now you open it up like so. Beautiful paper. Yes, I would ink this. I would ink this or cover it with a nice book page or a piece of scrapbook or what have you. And then I did some simple decorating, guys. I need to get used to all of these items, but you could probably make more collages, add more papers or what have you. So we have a big pocket here, a small pocket here for some lovely stuffs. And then you can add a lot of papers here. That's why I did this trick. Add papers, put them in, and then tie them sort of together like so. You could put, because there's a little bit of room in this folio, you could also add small beads to the ends or, you know, nice sort of charms or trinkets or what have you. Yes, I love the paper. Love the paper. And then I also had this one on the back. Pretty cool. Yes, I am sort of very pleased. Now, as for the items that I've used, I have not used the rub-ons yet. I am going to in a future project, and also not where was it? The collectibles. Was it called the collectibles? The collectibles. Yes, I will use this in another project, especially the label ones. Oh, I could also have done this. Lots of book plates, see? Yeah, cool. Like it. Absolutely loved it. This is me. This is us, guys. This is us. Let's be honest. We love this. And then the label. So I'm definitely gonna use this. As for the papers, my recommendation. I wouldn't buy both of them in 12 by 12 and both of them in 8 by 8. You could. But I would recommend buying one of them in 12 by 12, the background. Because that's what we use most. Well, that's what I use most. And then perhaps if you also want the other one in an 8 by 8, why not? So you have both of them. That's what I would use. As for these, I'm happy surprised. Yes, like it. Is it for in journals? No. Is it for on like a journal topper or what have you? Absolutely yes. This one can be glued into journals because it is heavier, but it's not like really thick. So these for journal covers and these for inside journals. Yes, that's it guys. I hope you liked it. I absolutely loved it. It's so pretty. Yes, I'm gonna fill it up and give it to someone. I'll be back again tomorrow, guys, with another video. Probably something for Gunter. Maybe even my digital kit. I'm just finishing it up. Everything is linked below. I am linking Stamperia below. Just go check it out. They'll probably have a link to where you can buy it in the area of the world that you live in. And if you are in the Netherlands or within the EU, I am linking everything at Doerding. Yeah? Okay. I hope to see you tomorrow. Until then, bye guys.